KPEG Game of the Week. Tonight, it's our final basketball game of the season as the Cabrillo girls host the San Marcos Royals. Greg Ratcliffe here, broadcasting live from Cabrillo High School, where the 13-11 Conks are set to take on the 15-10 Royals in a game that can make or break Cabrillo's playoff hopes. San Marcos finds itself eliminated from the postseason discussion with a league record of 1-8, but they did pick up their first Channel League victory Monday by defeating San Ynez 51-46. Cabrillo has a league mark of 5-4, which puts them in second place behind undefeated Santa Barbara, but only one game in front of Dos Pueblos, San Ynez, and Lompoc, who are all tied for third at 4-5. So while the Royals play the spoiler, the Conks need a win tonight to lock in that number 2 playoff spot. Depending on what Dos Pueblos, San Ynez, and Lompoc do this evening will determine who gets the 2 and 3 seeds. Setmeister Mike Loney still under the weather tonight. We continue to wish him a return to health soon. That said, you are once again stuck with me for the duration, and as usual, I wish you the best of luck with that. They're introducing the starting lineups as we speak. Just before game started, they celebrated senior night once again here at Cabrillo, as we did Monday for the boys. 6 Cabrillo girls will be graduating off this team on a roster of 12. Quick math says that's 50% of this team is going to graduate in a few months and will not return next season. So there's going to be a lot of youngsters on next year's Cabrillo girls squad. But at least they'll have some experience because they've been here on varsity before. Seniors recognized tonight were Rachel Carlos, Thea Reagan, Jessie Jenkins, Riley Perry, Katie Heath, and Morgan McIntyre. Those are some big names on this Cabrillo roster that we have been calling for several years, and they will be sorely missed, I am sure. And what was interesting as well, and very nice, a nice touch, the Cabrillo seniors came out and met the San Marcos seniors at midcourt and gave them a little flower and recognized them as they're playing their last game of their San Marcos high school career as well. So that was kind of cool. And we are just about ready to get underway. With a jump ball at center court. There's the whistle. We are underway. The ball is in the air, and Cabrillo won the opening toss. And here we go. Jessie Jenkins brings it up across midcourt. Morgan McIntyre has it up top. Driving the lane was Riley Perry. Puts up the layup. No good. Rebound San Marcos. Polar has it out front. Over to Hernandez in the corner. Tries to drive the lane. Stops, pops, no good. Rebound Conks. Scramble for the loose ball, actually. San Marcos will get it. Put up a shot. No good, but it's fouled. That was Ashley Day got the rebound and was put up. And Ashley Day will go to the line to shoot 2. Makes the first one look easy. And San Marcos scratches first. It's 1-0 Royals. With one more free throw coming. 2 for 2 is Ashley Day, and it's 2-0 San Marcos as the Conks come back on offense. McIntyre with it at the top of the key. Into Perry. Back over to Jessie Jenkins. Thea Reagan goes to the baseline, puts it up and in, and scores. And it's 2-2. Lily Polar brings it across and gets called for the travel. With a perplexed look on her face, she'll turn around and go the other way. Turnover goes to the Conquistadors, to side out on the far sideline. 2-2 is our score, and number 2 brings the ball up. Thea Reagan. Passes over to Jenkins. Back to Reagan up top. San Marcos playing man-to-man at the moment. Reagan tries to get over to Jenkins. Nice save on the far sideline. In the corner of the McIntyre. Scramble for the ball. Ball's still loose and looks like he'll finally get a jump ball called. Riley Perry tied it up. Possession arrow belongs to the Royals, I believe. Or does it? There's a discussion. San Marcos head coach discussing with one of the officials. Clock stop with 6:18 left here in the first quarter. It's a 2-2 ball game, and it is indeed San Marcos ball. Full court pass knocked away. Nice defense by Riley Perry to knock that one out of bounds. Still Royals ball, however. And inbound from the other end of the court. Alyssa Hernandez drives the baseline, kicks it out to Polar. And out of bounds off San Marcos. Cabrillo ball into their own basket. Thea Reagan, bring it up. Crosses midcourt, gets it over to Perry. Perry above the three-point line. Over to Morgan McIntyre. Ball out of bounds. Still Cabrillo ball. Jenkins will inbound from the far sideline. Out top to Reagan. And the Cabrillo offense will reset. Morgan McIntyre has it now. She'll launch a three. That one's a little long. No good. Rebound San Marcos. Fran Pereira picked it up. And here come the Royals on offense. Polar's got it. Now Hernandez in the corner. Drives to the lane. Ball comes loose. Out of bounds off the red team. It'll be Cabrillo ball. San Marcos in there traveling all red uniforms with white numbers. The Lady Conts in all white with gold numbers. Jenkins brings it up court. Gets it inside. Katie Gomez in the game now. Alexis Smith. And kickball called. Well, will be out of bounds to Cabrillo. Nice inside pass to McIntyre. Jenkins on the inbound, and McIntyre puts it up for two. And Cabrillo takes a 2-point lead at 4-2. All the way down the other side goes Porte. Shot no good. Rebound San Marcos. Shot by Pereira, no good, and a foul. So Fran Pereira will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws for the Royals. Foul was called on Alexa Smith, her first. Pereira makes good on the first one. Cuts the lead in half. It's now 4-3. Second one rattles in and out. And ball out of bounds. Off Cabrillo, it'll be San Marcos possession. 4-3 is the score, approaching the halfway mark here in the first quarter. Finally get it inbound. Nice dish inside. Pereira can't get the shot to drop, however. Rebound goes to Ashley Day, however, who puts it up and in for 2, and the Royals retake the lead at 5-4. Here come the Conks, however. Katie Heath's got it. Over to McIntyre. Drops it off to Jenkins in the corner. Back to McIntyre in the paint. Puts it up off the glass. No good. Gets her own rebound. Puts it back up. Count it and foul. Nice work in the inside by Morgan McIntyre. Gets the offensive board and the putback. It's 6-5 with a free throw coming. McIntyre makes good on the three-point play. It's now 7-5 Conquistadors. And they're showing full court pressure and a steal on the backcourt. Here comes Cabrillo again. Back inside to McIntyre once again. Tied up in the paint. McIntyre and Ashley Day get the jump call. Possession should go to the Conquistadors. Thea Reagan to inbound. Shot inside, no good. Rebound, San Marcos. Ashley Day with it. Cabrillo still with the full court press. And they're going to call a foul on Morgan McIntyre. Fouled Ava Canizaro, who is in the game now. Non-shooting foul. San Marcos will inbound. 7-5 is the score. 3:41 left here in the first. Cabrillo leads by 2. Nice inside pass to Pereira. Ball taken away. However, here comes Thea Reagan and the Conks. San Marcos back quickly on defense, however. Good transition. Inside to McIntyre. Can't get it to go. Another try at it. Still no good. And Cabrillo will reset with Thea Reagan up top. Katie Heath has it. Top of the key. McIntyre. Long two. No good. Rebound to San Marcos. Stolen by Reagan. Shot put up. No good. Another rebound by the Conks. Good work on the offensive glass. And Thea Reagan will reset the offense up top. Multiple chances in this possession for the Conks. McIntyre. Thea Reagan with a long three ball just off the iron, no good. And finally, San Marcos will clear it. Stolen again in the backcourt and should be a layup underneath. 2 points for Katie Gomez and the Conquistadors after the steal and the putback. Terrific defensive effort by the Conquistadors. Full court press, doing exactly what they wanted to do. Catching the San Marcos Royals off guard, and they've complimented. It's now 9-5. Cabrillo leads with 2:27 left here in the first. Greg Ratcliffe here at Cabrillo High School. Bill Dr. Draw Smith back at the studio, taking care of our stream. And speaking of which, don't forget, if you know family or friends living outside of the listening area of 100.9 FM, don't forget to tell them they can listen to all the games at KPEGradio.com, streaming live around the world. San Marcos inbounds. Kiani Rojas will get the ball knocked out of bounds off her, and it'll be Cabrillo ball. Inbounding from right around midcourt. Reagan drops it off to Smith. Rebound goes to San Marcos. Turnover on the other end of the court. We give the ball back to Cabrillo, and massive substitutions here by the Lady Conks. 3 in, 3 out. Riley Perry back in. Taylor Ajedo. Out of bounds off the Conquistadors on the baseline. It'll be San Marcos ball with 1:41 left here in the first. 9-5 is the score. Cabrillo leads here on their home court. Loose ball, bodies flying everywhere, and lots of effort out here. Cabrillo will come up with it. Rachel Carlos ends up with the loose ball, but gets called for the travel as she tries to get to her feet. Players ran into the scorer's table here. Get things put back to where they're supposed to be, and we'll get back to action. San Marcos inbound. Driving to the basket is 23. Can't get the layup to go. That was Ariel Ford. Rebound Conquistadors. Jesse Jenkins brings it up. Inside pass to Riley Perry. No good on the shot. Rebound Royals. Michelle Arianes with the ball now. Over to Kiani Rojas. Ashley Day drives in, kicks it back out. Shot no good by Arianes. Rebound Royals. Inside a minute to go here in the first. Ariel Porter with the ball. Now over to Arianes, top of the key, guarded by Jenkins. 3-ball, no good. Rebound snatched down by Jessie Jenkins. Here she comes. Stops at the three-point line in the corner, gets it out front. That's Katie Heath. Dribbles right, gets it back to Jenkins. Riley Perry with it. Trying to get it inside, going to get called for the travel. She shuffled her pivot foot. So with 10.3 seconds to go here in the first, it'll be San Marcos ball inbounds from the sideline. And a kicked ball will give the ball back to the Conquistadors. There's 6.6 left. Jenkins gets it across the midcourt, drives the paint, draws the blocking foul with 1.8 seconds remaining. And they're going to give Jessie Jenkins 2 shots. First one a little long off the back iron, no good. One more coming for Jenkins. Missed them both. Rebound Royals, but the clock will run out here in the first quarter before they can do anything with it. So we're 8 minutes into this one. 1 quarter complete. Home team on top. Cabrillo leads 9-5 over the visiting San Marcos Royals. You're listening to the game of the week on your home for local sports. 100.9 KPEG. This gives us an opportunity to tell you about something very important that's coming up. In about 4 weeks, the presidential primary ballot will be time to fill it out the ballot box. On that ballot, you will find a thing called Measure I-2020. That's the 1% sales tax measure that is being proposed by the city. I would recommend highly that you go to the City of Lompoc website, cityoflompoc.com. Click on the I-2020 icon, and you will learn everything there is to know about Measure I-2020, what it'll do, how it works. Please go to the website, get the information, be informed, make an informed choice, and don't forget to vote on March 6th. So to the second quarter we go. San Marcos will start with possession. Ball in the corner, over to Ford up top. Arianes, and swings over to Nielsen from the corner. Rebound off Cabrillo. It'll be San Marcos ball. San Marcos inbounds from underneath the Cabrillo basket. 3-ball from the corner. Just long. Rebound will go to Cabrillo. Alexa Smith brings it up for the Conks. Swings it over to Thea Reagan. Morgan McIntyre's got it at the top of the three-point line. She'll drive the paint. Stop. Off the glass. No good. Hits her own rebound. Puts it up again. Still no good. And out of bounds off the Conks. It'll be San Marcos ball. 9-5 is the score. Cabrillo leads by 4. Cabrillo again with the full court press. San Marcos manages to get it across. And Reagan knocks it away but gets called for the foul. Cabrillo fans didn't like that one. It'll be out of bounds to San Marcos. And it's number 2 on Thea Reagan. 4th team foul on the Conks. 3 from the corner, no good. That was Kiani Rojas with the shot. Quickly down the other end. McIntyre misses the easy uncontested layup. She'd like to have that one back. And out of bounds off the Royals. It'll be Cabrillo ball. Katie Gomez. Shot no good. Rebound San Marcos on a foul underneath the basket. Nope. Out of bounds. Out of bounds to San Marcos. Full court pass to Rojas, who tracks it down but gets called for the travel, and that'll be a turnover to the Conquistadors. Jesse Jenkins brings it up for the Conks. Shot put up, no good. Rebound McIntyre, no good on her attempt. Rojas brings it up. She's double teamed on the end. Pressure defense by the Conks. 3-ball from the other side by Arianas. No good. Rebound Conquistadors. Here comes Alexa Smith with it. Drops it off to Jenkins. Inside, under the basket. Alexa Smith. Shot won't go, but she'll draw the foul, and she'll head to the free-throw line for 2. Makes good on the first one. It is 10-5. With one more shot coming. That one just off the front rim. No good. Rebound Royals. Here comes San Marcos. Nice hustle there by Jesse Jenkins to knock that pass out of bounds. And it's off San Marcos. So Jenkins, give her credit for causing the turnover. And here come the Conks on offense. Katie Heath has it up top. Over to Heather Zent, who's in the game. Jenkins with the shot, no good. Picks up the loose ball, puts it back up off the glass, no good. And another offensive board by Cabrillo. Katie Heath gathers it up, gives it over to Jenkins. Shot from the corner, no good. And another offensive rebound. Cabrillo still has possession. Jenkins has got it. has a stolen as she tries to drive into the paint, and now she'll tie it up. Jessie Jenkins showing a lot of hustle and work out there, as we've grown accustomed to seeing from her. Only 5'7", but she plays a lot bigger than that. 4:50 left here till halftime. It's 10-5. Cabrillo leads, and they will inbound from underneath the basket. Stolen. San Marcos takes it full court, and then guess who? Jessie Jenkins takes it back with a steal on the other end. She'll bring it back across midcourt. Heather Zent, top of the free throw line. Over to Jenkins, drives the paint, little right-hander is up and in for two. Two more for Jessie Jenkins in the conch. It's 12-5. Stifling defense by the Conquistadors. Open three in the corner. This one will be long. Rebound goes to Cabrillo. Jessie Jenkins brings it back up. The shot rattles its way in. I think that was Riley Perry got that one to roll inside. It's 14-5. I thought they may have called a foul on that shot as well, but apparently not. 14-5, and here come the Royals. Shot long from the corner. Rebound goes Cabrillo. Bringing it quickly up court, but San Marcos back well on defense. Maya McIntyre in the game for the Cons. She's got the ball. She drops it inside to Katie Heath, who gets stripped. And it'll be out of bounds to Cabrillo. With 3:08 left here in the second quarter. 14-5 is the score. Lady Cons on top. Alexa Smith puts one up from outside. No good. Rebound goes to the Cons. Maya McIntyre with it. Gets it into Katie Heath, and she'll get called for steps. Turnover goes to the Royals with 2:54 left in the second quarter. Oceana Bauer in for the San Marcos Royals now. Brings it inbound. Canizaro with it. Back to Bauer up top. Kohler now over to Bauer again. Finally, Ashley Day drives into the paint. Can't put up a shot. Misses the... Runs out of time on the shot clock, and that'll be a turnover to the Conquistadors. Thea Reagan brings it across. And Cabrillo will reset. Reagan's got it. And the whistle and a foul. Offensive foul away from the ball. We'll turn it over to the Royals with 2:08 to go. Foul called on Katie Heath. It's her first. And here come the Royals on offense. Cabrillo still with a four-court defense. Kohler with it. Drops it off to Bauer with the shot. No good. Rebound Conks. And here they come in a hurry. And once again, San Marcos back to good transition defense. Shot rattles in and out. And out of bounds. Katie Gomez with the shot. Out of bounds to the Royals. Canizaro double teamed in the backcourt, trying to find an outlet. And the pass will get knocked away by Riley Perry. Off of Perry, so it'll be San Marcos ball still with 1:30 to go. Ball almost stolen in the backcourt. This Cabrillo defense is just tenacious. Shot by San Marcos, no good. Rebound Morgan McIntyre. Here comes Thea Reagan and the Kongs. Reagan's in the corner. Tries to get it into McIntyre. Ball comes loose. And jump ball. As Morgan McIntyre dives down in there to tie that one up. Tremendous amount of effort by those Cabrillo girls tonight, I'll tell you what. Possession arrow belongs to the Royals. They will inbound from the sideline with 1:05 to go. Oceana Bauer brings it up. Gets it over to Rojas. Back to Bauer, top of the key. Canizaro drives the baseline and puts one up and in. And San Marcos finally back on the board. It's 14-7. Quite a scoring drop for the Royals, finally broken. McIntyre in the corner. She'll hoist a three. That one will come up short. No good. Rebound Conquistadors. Maya McIntyre with it. And a whistle. And I believe Maya will be going to the line to shoot free throws. Indeed she will. 2 free throws coming to Maya. First one's a little long, no good. 23.2 seconds left here in the half. It's 14-7 with one more free throw coming to Maya McIntyre. That one's short. Rebound Royals. Ball knocked away and out of bounds. Alexa Smith got a hand on it. Ball goes sailing right past my left ear. 16.6 seconds left, and the Royals will inbound from right in front of the scorer's table here. Ball kicked out of bounds by Gabby Cordova. Still San Marcos ball. They'll inbound. Ball stolen, and a whistle on a foul. Going to call a foul on Ariel Plord, number 23. And that'll be a turnover for the Conquistadors. They've got 3 seconds. Hoisting up a shot is Gabby Cordova. No good at the buzzer. And that will take us to the end of the first half. 16 minutes complete, 16 minutes to go. And it's 14-7. The home team, Cabrillo Conquistadors, in the lead. So we are going to take a break. As the teams regroup, we will send you back to the KPEG studios for some pertinent information of things going on around the Lompoc Valley, and we'll see you in about 10 minutes for the second half, folks. You're listening to the Game of the Week on your home for local sports, 100.9 KPEG.
You're listening to high school basketball right here on 100.9 KPEG. It's halftime, so get a snack, refill your favorite beverage, and whatever you do, don't go away, because second half action will be starting up real soon right here on your home for local sports, 100.9 KPEG. Hey Lompoc, now that your newest, bestest, most favoritist radio station is up and running, why not put us to work? If your organization has a non-profit event or fundraiser coming up, let KPEG help spread the word. Just submit your public service announcement at least 2 weeks in advance and we'll handle the rest. Call us at 875-2750 for details. That's 875-2750. After all, KPEG is your community radio station. Serving you is what we do. So, you want to know what's new on KPEG? Well, we've created the perfect solution, and we call it KPEG New Tracks. Every week, we'll showcase some of the new songs we've recently added to the mix, plus preview some tracks that haven't even made it into rotation yet. From indie to heavy metal, you'll hear some great new additions to the library, complete with artist and song title information. And who knows, one of them may turn out to be your next favorite song. Can you afford not to listen? It's KPEG New Tracks. Catch it every Friday night at 6 p.m. right here on your home for the greatest collection of rock and roll on the planet, 100.9 KPEG. By now, you've probably figured out that KPEG is not your ordinary average radio station. In fact, we're anything but ordinary. First, you'll never ever hear a commercial on KPEG. We're all about the music. And how about that music? We play more music with more variety than any other station in the area. And not just the standard tunes you hear everywhere else. Sure, we play rock and oldies and your favorite classic rock songs, but we'll also introduce you to some deep tracks that you might not have heard. Some new rock, and even some bands that are a bit off the mainstream. That's what makes KPEG so unique. Well, that and our exclusive live sports coverage, but the point is that KPEG is different by design. Enjoy it. We're 100.9 KPEG. Tickets are now available for the Lompoc Recreation Division's annual Father-Daughter Dance. This popular dance is for young ladies 3 to 18 years of age and the man in their life, either their dad, uncle, grandpa, or other special person. The dance will be held on 3 nights this year, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, February 7th, 8th, and 9th. The event runs each night from 6 to 8:30 p.m. at the Anderson Recreation Center, 125 West Walnut Avenue. Tickets are $30 per pair, with additional children costing $10 each. Due to the popularity of the program, this dance requires pre-registration. For more information or to purchase tickets, contact the Lompoc Recreation Division at 875-8100 or stop by the Anderson Recreation Center. We hope you are enjoying tonight's game featuring the Cabrillo Conquistadors and the San Marcos Royals. As this is our last basketball broadcast of the season, we congratulate all of the local teams for a great year. Next month, the KPEG sports crew will head back outside as spring sports get underway. We'll be bringing you live coverage of baseball and softball games from both Lompoc and Cabrillo High Schools starting on March 6th, when Lompoc and Cabrillo baseball face off in their Channel League opener. Stay tuned to KPEG for our full broadcast schedule, and we'll see you on the diamonds next month. KPEG listeners, have we got a deal for you? Now, we know you enjoy hearing all of our great music and special programming, but how would you like to hear yourself on your favorite radio station? Too good to be true, you say? No way! If you are a dedicated KPEG fan, you're invited to stop by the studio and record your very own
2020 at cityoflompoc.com. Make your voice heard. Vote on March 3rd.
You're listening to high school basketball right here on 100.9 KPEG. It's halftime, so get a snack, refill your favorite beverage, and whatever you do, don't go away, because second half action will be starting up real soon right here on your home for local sports, 100.9 KPEG. If you've been listening to KPEG for a while, and I know you have, chances are you've heard a few songs that you didn't recognize. Well, that's because we don't just play traditional rock and roll, we dig under rocks to find the best rolls. We break rocks to break the mold of traditional radio. So if you hear a song that you don't know, that's a good thing. And if you love it so much that you just have to know who the artist is, just ask. Give us a call. It's 875-2750. That's 875-2750. Tell us when it aired, and we'll tell you who it was. It's just that simple. Listen to KPEG, hear great music, learn new stuff. So, thanks for listening, tell a friend, and keep rocking with us here at 100.9 KPEG. The Lompoc Concert Association is pleased to present Adam DeGraff in concert on Friday, February 7th. DeGraff is a classically trained American violinist whose experimentation with rock violin using a looping station has earned him critical acclaim around the world. The concert will be held at the First United Methodist Church at 925 North F Street. Doors open at 6:45 with the show scheduled to begin at 7:30. Tickets are available pre-sale or at the door. It's Adam DeGraff in concert, Friday, February 7th at 7:30. Brought to you by the Lompoc Concert Association. For tickets or more information, contact the LCA at 588-5971. We hope you are enjoying tonight's game featuring the Cabrillo Conquistadors and the San Marcos Royals. As this is our last basketball broadcast of the season, we congratulate all of the local teams for a great year. Next month, the KPEG sports crew will head back outside as spring sports get underway. We'll be bringing you live coverage of baseball and softball games from both Lompoc and Cabrillo High Schools starting on March 6th when Lompoc and Cabrillo baseball face off in their Channel League opener. Stay tuned to KPEG for our full broadcast schedule, and we'll see you on the diamonds next month.
Dave, what are you doing?
Just sending a gift to Dave 2037.
Who?
Me in the future. I save a little money from every paycheck as a gift to Dave 2037, so he can spend it on things like anti-gravity boots or a hologram Doberman, something cool like that. I think Dave 2037 deserves it. He worked hard. What are you getting Steve 2037?
I guess I was thinking Steve 2037 would just fend for himself.
Well, all right, but don't expect to be borrowing my anti-gravity boots.
You want to have money in your future? You got to start saving now. Putting some money from every paycheck into a savings account or contributing to your 401k can make a big difference later. Put away a few bucks, feel like $1 million. For free ideas and easy ways to save, go to feedthepig.org. That's feedthepig.org.
Hey, let's just hope Steve 2037 doesn't get his hands on a cold time machine, because he is going to come back here and knock some sense into you.
This message brought to you by the American Institute of Certified Public Accountants and the Ad Council.
Hi, I'm Casey Farah, your host for KPEG's Local Music Hour. Playing music from Lompoc and the surrounding cities. Every Saturday at 7 p.m. Right here on KPEG 100.9 FM.
Okay, you call it.
Fire, flood.
And welcome back to Cabrillo High School, ladies and gentlemen. Well, we are about ready to start the second half of action. Our score is 14-7. Cabrillo has doubled up on the San Marcos Royals here in the first half. And the good news is the Conks will have the ball to start the second. And we are underway. And the Conquistadors will promptly turn it over on their first possession of the second half. Not quite the start they had in mind. So here come the Royals. Ashley Day with it. Now over to Arianas. Cabrillo still with the pounding defense. Causes a turnover, and the Conquistadors will get it out of bounds right here in front of the scores table. In fact, that ball came loose so quick, so fast, I got to deflect it back onto the court. I got to touch the ball. Woo-hoo. Okay. Well, that excitement aside, Morgan McIntyre has the ball. Jesse Jenkins fakes the pass, drives the lane, puts it up off the glass for two. Nice move by Jesse Jenkins. And it's 16-7 Conks. Jenkins breaks up the pass, but it'll be off of number 10, and it'll still remain San Marcos ball. Royals now working from right to left on your radio dial. 23 with the ball, finds somebody in the corner, knocked away by Morgan McIntyre. Oh, excuse me, that was Riley Perry on defense there. And a floater in the lane, no good. Rebound by Arianes. Gets it out to Ashley Day. Now back up top. And a blocking foul. Going to get Jessie Jenkins on the block. That is her first foul of the evening. Shot goes up. No good. Rebound San Marcos. Loose ball. And the Royals will come up with it. They'll reset. Florida with the shot. No good. And jump ball call on the rebound. Riley Perry there to tie it up. Arrow belongs to the Royals, so they'll get it out of bounds on the baseline. And trying to get it in, they dribbled it off the baseline out of bounds. So turnover to Cabrillo. Jenkins will bring it up court. Takes a screen from McIntyre. Now drops it off to Morgan. Over to Perry. Back to Jenkins. Drives the lane, puts it up. No good, but foul. Jenkins will go to the line to shoot two. With 5:50 left here in the third. It's 16-7. Conquistadors lead. Jenkins makes good on the first one. Jesse, a 55% free throw shooter on the year. Makes good on both of those, however. And it's 18-7. Cabrillo ups the lead to 11. Fran Ferreira drives the lane, puts up the shot, no good. Rebound Conquistadors. Quickly up the floor go the Conks. And Jesse Jenkins drains the quick three from the corner. He's doing it all tonight. And that's 21-7. Ashley Day gets inside, puts up the shot, and draws the foul. So Day will go to the line. She'll shoot two. Foul was on Alexa Smith. Her second of the night. First free throw, no good. Second one bounces off the back iron, no good, and here comes Morgan McIntyre with the rebound. Quickly up the court come the Conks. Jenkins feeling it and drains another three. This one from the left elbow. And it's 24-7 Cabrillo after a back-to-back threes by Jesse Jenkins. 24-7 Conks. Timeout called by the Royals. While we have a moment, let's tell you about another thing going on in the Lompoc Valley. The Lompoc Concert Association is proud to present Adam DeGraff in concert this Friday night at the Lompoc Methodist Church. He's a terrific violinist who does some really spectacular things with electronics and electronic loops and recordings. Right there live on stage. It's going to be quite a show. It's this Friday night at 7:30. If you'd like more information or for tickets, call 588-5971. Adam DeGraff in concert Friday night at the Methodist Church. Oh, and we should also tell you that the JV girls played right before this game started. Managed to catch the last portion of that. That one was won by San Marcos by a score of 27-19. Varsity girls trying to make up for that here tonight, and so far so good in that regard. Back to action we go. Loose ball goes out of bounds. It'll be San Marcos ball. All the way across to the corner. Shot by Ashley Day. Rims out. No good. Rebound Conquistadors. Morgan McIntyre will bring it across for the Conks. And she'll draw a blocking foul at the midcourt line. Michelle Arianes, number 24, called for the foul. It'll be Cabrillo ball, inbounds from midcourt. Give and go. McIntyre to Jenkins after the inbound. Jenkins all the way to the hole and in for two more. 26-7 is the score. Cabrillo leads. Double team on the sideline. Forces the travel. Keanu Rojas got trapped over there with nowhere to go. Shuffled the feet. Turnover to the Conks. Rachel Carlos will inbound for the Conquistadors, gets it into Thea Reagan, who brings it across midcourt. As we reach the halfway mark here in the third quarter. Shot up and in by Riley Perry, who drove to the baseline. And it's 28-7. Cabrillo started to open this one up. And good defense on the other end forces another travel call. Turnover goes to Cabrillo. Reagan will bring it up. Guarded by Canizaro at the midcourt line. Inside to Riley Perry. Pulls it back out of the paint. Drops it off to McIntyre, the other one, Maya McIntyre. Ball gets loose and goes out of bounds to the Royals. Full court pressure again by the Conks. San Marcos manages to get it across midcourt, but then loses the ball. And a steal on the other end. And the Cabrillo player down, and a whistle will stop play. An injured Cabrillo player. Seems to be holding her nose. She is up. It's Maya McIntyre. Looks like he may have taken a shot to the nose. She's being assisted over to the bench and will take a seat. 2:57 on the third quarter clock. It's a 28-7 Cabrillo lead. And it will be Cabrillo ball inbounds on the far sideline. Make that San Marcos ball. Ashley Day with it. Over to Ford, now in the corner. Canizaro brings it out top. Ford again drives into the paint, puts up a nice little floater for two, and it's 28-9. Thea Reagan quickly up court for the Conks. Once again, San Marcos back on defense quickly. Pass inside. And a foul. Katie Gomez was in there trying to make a shot, gets fouled on the attempt. She'll go to the line shooting 2. Perfect on the first one. Foul was on number 23, Ariel Ford. Gomez makes them both, and it's 30-9. Here comes San Marcos in the paint. That's number 32, Lily Polar. She'll get fouled. Then Polar will go to the line shooting free throws. Clock stop with 2:01 left here in the third. It's a 30-9 Cabrillo lead with 2 shots coming for the Royals. First one off the back iron, no good. Foul was on Gomez, her first. Third team foul for the Conks. Second free throw, no good as well. Cabrillo with the rebound. Reagan brings it up quickly. Perry at the top of the key. Drops it off to Reagan. Steps inside. Little jumper, no good. Off the front iron, rebound Royals. Double teamed in the backcourt. And they're going to call Katie Gomez on a foul. 2 quick ones on Gomez. That's her second. Inbound Royals right here in front of us. Inside a minute and a half to go on the third. Polar with it. Drives the lane, drops it off. Gives it to Ashley Day, who puts it up and in for 2. And it's 30-11 now. Here comes Jessie Jenkins. Drops it off. Now driving the baseline. Jenkins outside 3, no ball. Rebound San Marcos and a whistle. And an injured San Marcos player. His number 23 goes off. Took an arm to the neck, it looks like. She seems to be okay. 50.3 as San Marcos will inbound from midcourt. Bauer gets to the Canizaro. Canizaro over to Polar. Polar working the perimeter. She's double teamed. Rojas to the top of the key. Cross court to Polar. Back over to Rojas. She'll shoot a 3 ball. It's good. Nice shot by Kiani Rojas. And it's 30-14 with 20 seconds to go. Jessie Jenkins will bring it up for the Conquistadors. Drops it off to Morgan McIntyre. Now over to Heather Zent. Inside to McIntyre and a whistle. Turnover will go to the Royals with 5 seconds to go. Trying to get it across, get a shot off before the buzzer. No good. I'm not sure it would have counted anyway. I don't think they were quite as aware of the game clock as they might have been. But the third quarter will come to a close. 8 minutes left on this one. And it's all Conquistadors up to this point. Cabrillo 30, San Marcos 14. You're listening to the Game of the Week on your home for local sports, 100.9 KPEG. And don't forget, 2 nights from now, it's the annual father-daughter dance at the Anderson Recreation Center. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, as a matter of fact. February 7th, 8th, and 9th. You need to pre-register for this event. It is very popular. Tickets do sell out. So take your pick of which night you would like to attend and call the Anderson Rec Center at 875-8100 to make your reservations for the annual father-daughter dance of this weekend. So we get ready for the 4th and final quarter here from Cabrillo High School. Cabrillo with a 16-point lead. It's 30-14. And it will be Cabrillo inbounding from midcourt on the far sideline. The Oregon to do the honors, gets it in to Jesse Jenkins. Jenkins to McIntyre. McIntyre to Perry. Spin move, runs the baseline, puts it up and in for 2. And it's 32-14. Ashley Day brings it up for the Royals. Canizaro with the 3-ball, no good. Rebound inside is up and in. It is 32-16. Reagan with it for the Cons. Tries to get it inside, shot no good. Offensive rebound goes in by Morgan McIntyre. It's 34-16, 7:02 left here in the 4th. Out of bounds to Cabrillo after the turnover. Jenkins to McIntyre, 3-ball short. And out of bounds off Cabrillo. Be San Marcos ball. Royals with a long way to go here. And Cabrillo still putting on the full court pressure. Beat the press with a long pass. Then a quick shot on the other end. Forward, no good. Out of bounds to Cabrillo. McIntyre will inbound. Gets it into Jenkins. Back to McIntyre, who brings it up court. Pushes it quickly up. Saved on the other end and out of bounds, however, lost control. And it'll be San Marcos ball on the far sideline. 6:33 left here in the 4th. Bauer with it for the Royals. She's double teamed, gets it over to Canizaro. And they just get it across the timeline. Now inside to Ashley Day. She's in the paint, puts it up and in. It's a nice friendly roll. And it's 34-18. Cabrillo leads. Morgan McIntyre, top of the key. She's not afraid to shoot from out there. Tries to get over to Reagan. Ball comes loose, and we'll have a jump ball. San Marcos has the arrow, so they will inbound from the near sideline. With 5:52 left on the 4th quarter clock. It's a 34-18 Conquistador lead. Ashley Day with it. Drops it to Bauer. Reagan diving for the loose ball, knocks it free. It's in the backcourt. No violation because Reagan touched it. Royals come back up with it, however. Kohler's got it. Now over to Rojas. Luciana Bauer to beat the shot clock. No good. Rebound Conquistadors. And Jenkins will bring it. Morgan McIntyre decides to shoot from three. No good. Rebound Jenkins. She puts it up, makes it, and draws the foul. Jesse Jenkins with the three-point opportunity. It's 36-18. The one free throw coming for number 10. 5:01 left here in the fourth quarter clock. Jenkins converts the three-point play. It's now 37-18 with 5 minutes to go. Double teamed in the backcourt again. Ashley Day now as they break the press. She got in the paint, dumps it back out to Polar. Bauer tries to get it inside off the hands of Hernandez and out of bounds to Cabrillo. Alexis Smith in the game for the Conch. Will bring it up. Morgan McIntyre at the top of the key again. Inside to McIntyre. First shot no good. Gets her own rebound. Puts it back up and in for two more. It's 39-18. Cabrillo still with pressure. Forces an errant pass and the Hawks will come up with it. Here comes Alexis Smith. Drops it off to Rachel Carlos in the game for the Cox. Now McIntyre has it. Riley Perry. Whistle and a turnover. 3:47 to go here in the fourth. It's 39-18. Cabrillo leads. San Marcos will inbound. And no relaxing on the Cabrillo defense. They are still putting on full court pressure. Hernandez manages to get through. And a nice shot from the outside. I think that was Keani Rojas with the three. And it's 39-21. San Marcos needs a lot more of those in a hurry. Katie Heath over to Alexis Smith. Now Katie Gomez with it. Ball stolen. Keani Rojas brings it back for San Marcos. She's double teamed in the corner. She's going to be in trouble. And a whistle was called, a foul on Rachel Carlos. As they try and double team Rojas. Stop clock with 2:59 to go. And a timeout called by the Conquistadors. 39-21 is the score. The home team, Lady Conch, in the lead. While we have a moment, let's tell you about another one of the things we have going on at your home for greatest rock and roll on the planet. It's called New Tracks. Every Friday night at 6 o'clock, yours truly will introduce you to 7 brand new songs that have never been played on KPEG radio before. They are just being introduced into the library on Friday nights. I'll tell you all about the artists and a little bit of background on the music as well. So tune in Friday nights at 6 for a new edition of New Tracks. It's exclusively here on KPEG 100.9 FM. So looking at the Channel League girls basketball standings, Santa Barbara comfortably on top at 9-0 in the league. A win tonight, if Cabrillo, assuming they will hold on to this 18-point lead with 3 minutes to go, will end up at 6-4, and that will lock them in to second place, give them a second seed in the postseason playoffs, regardless of what happens to DP San Inez and Lompoc in the other games tonight. So San Marcos inbounds. Bauer with it. Shot no good. Arianes gets the rebound and puts it back up and will score 2. So it's 39-23. Alexa Smith brings it up for the Conquistadors. A little more tenacious on defense by San Marcos right now as they're scrambling for everything. And they'll come up with a loose ball under the basket. Long full court pass to Rojas. She'll stop. 18-footer, no good. Rebound goes to the Conks. And now we've got a loose ball and a jump. Loose ball underneath the San Marcos basket. Tied up. The Royals have the arrow. It'll be San Marcos ball from the baseline with 2:08 to go. Okay, make it Cabrillo ball. And a little bit of confusion. We'll try this again. Katie Heath will inbound for the Conks. Inbound pass tipped away by Rojas, but it'll still be Cabrillo ball. And we'll try this again from the sideline. Inbound pass stolen. Hernandez has got it. Drops it off to Nielsen. 3 ball off the iron, no good. That was Rojas. Rebound goes to the Conks. And Alexa Smith trying to bring it up court, steps out of bounds. That'll give the ball to the Royals with 1:49 to go. 39-23 is the score. Cabrillo leads. And it'll be Cabrillo ball. After a timeout. 1:49 to go. This is our last basketball broadcast of the season. We wish Cabrillo boys and girls good luck in the postseason as they get ready for playoff action. And we'll take a little break in our sports coverage for about 4 weeks. Then we'll be back when spring ball gets started. We'll be covering baseball and softball for both Lompoc and Cabrillo high schools. Don't have that full broadcast schedule quite mapped out yet, but I do believe our first game will be Cabrillo versus Lompoc baseball on March 6th from Rotary Field. So watch for that in about a month, and I'll keep you informed on the full schedule when we get it figured out. So back to action. Here we go in the last 1:45 of this one. Arianes brings it up for the Royals, and a travel by Hernandez. We'll turn it over to the Conquistadors. San Marcos with the full court pressure now. Rachel Carlos trying to get it across mid-court. Has to pass it off. Now they do. Gabby Cordova with it. Now back over to Carlos. A lot of substitutes in for the Conks at this point. Katie Heath has it. Inside. Scoop shot no good. And fighting for the rebound. Looks like we got a jump ball. Arrow to San Marcos with 1:05 to play. 39-23 is the score. And a travel call. That'll be a turnover to the Conks. Inbound from the far sideline. We've got a minute to go in this one. Driving the lane. Put up no good. And a jump ball under the baseline again. Cabrillo with the arrow this time. Pass goes to Maya McIntyre, who gets a little frustrated. Sorry, that was Katie Heath. And she's going to get teed up. Apparently sent the ball with a little too much effort over towards the official and gets called for the technical foul. So 2 shots coming to San Marcos. Denise Ricardo to do the honors. Puts the first one in nicely. Second one comes up short. So it's 39-24. It should be San Marcos ball from the far sideline. And it is with 52 seconds to go. Arianes gives it up to Ricardo. Back to Arianes. And the whistle stops play with 38.4 seconds to go. It'll be San Marcos ball inbound. Arianes with it up top. Gets it over to Hernandez. Tries to drive the lane. Gets shut down. Does to give it over to Arianes. Makes a shot. No good. Rebound Conks. Rachel Carlos has got it. 1-on-1 in the backcourt with Alyssa Hernandez. Ball comes loose, but finally Rachel will get it across midcourt with 15 seconds to go. And a blocking foul on the sideline. Inbound will come to San Marcos with 8 seconds to go. Trying to get off one shot before it's over. Shot blocked. Heather Zent with the block with 3.5 seconds to go. Give and go. Number 5 will take the final shot of the night. Denise Ricardo long. And that'll do it. Final buzzer comes with Cabrillo on top by a score of 39-24. This was all Cabrillo all night long. They never trailed, never looked back. And they end up winning by 15. So as the teams congratulating each other right in front of us here at the scorer's table, that's going to conclude our basketball coverage for this year. Hope you enjoyed joining us for Lompoc and Cabrillo boys and girls basketball this season. We had a blast bringing it to you. As mentioned earlier, we will be back after about a 4-week hiatus when we will bring you boys baseball, girls softball from both Lompoc and Cabrillo High School through the month of March and April, all through the regular season. Look to kpegradio.com for that full schedule when it becomes available. And, of course, keep listening to KPEG for information as well, because I'll keep you informed as best we can. So we'll wrap it up here from Cabrillo High School. For Bill, Dr. Draw Smith back at the studio, my name is Greg Ratcliffe. Thank you so much for joining us tonight and all season long for our basketball coverage. Our final score once again from Cabrillo High School, the Lady Conks 39, the San Marcos Royals 24. With that, we will send you back to KPEG and the greatest collection of rock and roll on the planet, 100.9 KPEG. Good night, everybody.